Hello and welcome back once again to my playthrough of Deep Sleep Labyrinth of the Forsaken. I have done all of the things as it was expected. Everything's pretty much differently laid out than was before, but I've skipped a lot of enemies just to conserve resources. I also went back to the dollhouse and got the sledgehammer that I missed. It's in the room with Bozo the Clown or whatever. You have to use a coin. You have to imagine a coin and then put it in the little... I just didn't do it. Whatever. You probably found it if you're playing this yourself. It's you hard to miss unless you just fall asleep at the wheel. But we are back here, and we're gonna redo this boss fight now with 20% more ability to actually kill it. I still have some focus left. I have lots of AoE weapons, very powerful ones. I did conjure up, like you saw, a few, that was unnecessary, and I forgot about it. A few sledgehammers. I should be good to go at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and Spider's Fang this thing, just to get some damage going. And this should be relatively doable, especially with the sledgehammer. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and that way when I sledgehammer this one, it'll die, and this thing should be pretty much ready to... I don't know how often it's gonna do its thingies, but this will help for sure. So that one's dead. And now we can cleave and start doing damage to it, because I have lots of cleave items. Like, I am definitely ready. We'll hold some axe for now. This should... I honestly probably don't even need to carry this fight. Like, we got this. We got this all day. It's much easier when you know it's coming and how it works. We'll go ahead and do one of these. We'll do another one of these, and it's just gonna die on its own. In fact, oh wait. Nah, let's just punch it and finish it off. Ow. So why did I do that? What miraculous was some pear-shaped, right? And then and the small golden key. Okay. Well, you have to combine them, I guess. And what is our reward for all of this? Uh-oh. Is this another puzzle within a... Oh, no, it is. Well, that's not that bad, actually. We just have to... Oh, God. How am I... Oh, and the way this rotates is not okay either. Oh, but you can always reset the view, so that's good at least. It looks like maybe I need to just pick one. Where's the button that moves the middle one? No. 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 Yes! No. I mean, that looks correct. That one also looks correct. That one, however, is very wrong. See, that looks right. Oh, God. How is that not correct is what I want to know. That one. See, though, I don't think that's right. Shoot. Oh, boy. I mean, that looks correct. Which one's wrong? It has to be close, right? So let's just pick one that's definitely wrong. That one. It's this bottom one right here, right? Eh. No. Yes. Okay, so what else could be possibly wrong? That looks right. That looks right. That one's wrong. Alright, so we need to maybe twist the top one a little bit. How about this? No. This one. That looks good. Oh boy. See, Noodle, this is the problem, man. My foot's asleep. Now you gotta get down. I mean, I don't even know if I'm exactly... Like, do they match up, maybe? Triangular, triangular. Is the one on the bottom with, like, a triangular formation? No. See, that looks really correct. How's this? No. That is right there. It's not right there, though. That's correct there. Press the button. I did it! A shiny green gem shaped like a pear or a pear. Got it. That is, in fact, what I needed. Okay, cool. So now we have to get to the southeasternmost room. All right, excellent. I hope I did the clapping thingy. If not, I'm really gonna regret my life decisions. I think I just sort of started recording and went with it without, you know, setting up properly. But I was really excited to play. I've been waiting to play this. I recorded an episode of... I can't see. I recorded an episode of, what you call it earlier? The other game that I'm playing, Hollow Knight. And don't get me wrong, Hollow Knight's really fun, but I was actually way more excited to play this. Maybe it's because I'm almost at the end, I don't know, but... I never did figure out how to get into that cell. The sledgehammer was not actually the solution. I know what to do here. Nerds. That was fun. I got credit for killing them too. Is that it? That glowy bubble, that is where the prisoner's locked up. I can feel it. It's been a long dream already. I'll return here tomorrow. This might be a tough one. Oh, we have the boss fight. Oh, it's time. I actually did not expect that to just be the end. Glad it was, though. Dream complete. Give me my points. Give me 5,000. Give me... I didn't defeat a lot of enemies. I might not get 5,000. I did. Oh, yeah. I got 5. I got 7,000 almost. Over 7,000. We got this. We're getting the increased damage. Each night brings me closer. Yes, it does, girly. Well, time to do a little bit of light reading. The imaginary prisons turn out to be a vast dungeon going deep below the ground, composed of stairs, passageways, and torture chambers. A place of true despair, devoid of hope, crawling with monsters, tormented spirits, and their executioners alike. At the very end, there was a bright bubble of light. Whatever it is, I feel as though the person I'm looking for, the prisoner, is inside. Alright, any new mail? Deceased was identified as Thomas, born 1964, white, male, or Caucasian, male, blue eyes, blonde hair, no tattoos, no visible birthmarks, no third-party involvement is suspected, either direct or indirect, no psychoactive drugs or alcohol. The deceased bloods or brain samples, the craniocerebral trauma and good God. The injuries were excluded as the possible cause of death. The visible injuries were a result of the body collapsing on the ground and hitting the mentioned regions. All symptoms indicate the deceased had suffered a sudden unexpected neurological death. The cause of death, while not completely clear, is tied to acute brain stem dysfunction, possibly epilepsy-induced. Therefore, an attack of previously undiagnosed epilepsy is the most palpable cause of death. I think I need to sit down for a moment and breathe. Yeah, reading that autopsy report was definitely not going to be easy. I mean, I do the usual, right? Like, focus is so much better than literally anything else. What do you want, Alex? What do you got? Hi, Amy, it's me again. Things are getting rough here. I mean, there's a lot of work, and moods could have been better, I guess. We all miss you. The boss hired someone in your place. Nothing personal, he says. We just needed more hands on board, you know? He's a rookie, that new guy, fresh out of school. Almost got bitten by Miss Harrison's chihuahua. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it was difficult to contain it. Yeah, technically you're not fired, so when you return, you still have your good old vet clinic to work out. Okay, bye for now. Okay, well that's good. So she didn't get fired, they just hired a temporary replacement, right? Alright, let's clean up real quick. Wonder how much further I am to the end. The prisoner will tell me where my brother is, so I guess then I'll just have to do one more dungeon. Or dream, you know what I mean. So I've purchased every item. I wonder if I should actually backtrack on that, because I don't use every item, right? Like, what do I not use? I don't use the shovel, but I want to be able to conjure them in case I need them for, like, a puzzle or something, so let's just stay as it is. I do have the ability to go ahead and grab the one that I want, which is +1 damage, which is freaking huge. That's awesome. Small no longer hasten enemies, but their damage is reduced by 1. No. That would be good. Lucky has been very handy. I think I just go with the coffee addict. Yeah. That's definitely the play. Alright, I mean, there's really nothing else to do but to go. So the last few boss fight areas were pretty intricate. But this one, well, I might have to like do something inside to go. Oh, I should have read that. Oh well. We know what it is. It's where the prisoner is for some reason. Huh. It started me here. I wonder how far I have to go to actually get to... Man, not gonna start me with a bone, huh? Oh well, at least you get 2 for 1. It's a pretty good deal. BOGO. Alright. I'll take a thermos. We have more coffee addicts, so that helps. Holy crap. Well then, hang on. I need to do some imagining. It might be great. So we have learned that bosses just do a lot of area of effect damage. So we need to be fully prepared for that fact. Spider's fangs are super helpful. We'll take that. And then wrenches are also very good usually. And that should let me pick this up because it was only 3, right? Yeah, there's 2. Alright. So we have combat preparations made. We'll need to make more at some point. Should I go ahead and... It'll warn me. Oh, Tutu, you're here. Indeed, like yourself, I have been searching through this awful place. Looks like we both found what we were after. What is it, exactly? It appears to be a barrier of light, a guardian's light, which is weird to find in a place of despair like this. Okay, what does it do? It is here to keep others out, or something in. Was it left here by another guardian? Most likely. However, whatever we seek is on the other side. I can't attempt to break it. Wait, I mean, this is a prison, and this is a barrier that is probably here for a reason. Are you sure it's wise? Am I sure? No. But this is the only way forward from here. If we turn around now, the trail of your brother ends. Besides, you've been up against monsters before, and I am here as well. Whatever happens, we can face it together. Let me know when you're ready. Wait, I need to think it through. Yeah, no, hang on. This is telling me there's about to be a boss fight. I'm sniffing that out right now. So we need everything possible. I have hammers, cleavers, pickaxes. I have a wrench. 2 first aid kits. We want shields. So we'll do 2 plastic torsos. We'll do some trash can lids. And then crowbars? That's it. That's the end. Outside of, I can make a human bone, which does do damage, more than my fist. Alright, Tutu, let's do it. I don't like this idea, but there is no other way. Do it. Very well, stand aside. I kind of wish I'd have done a save and quit. It is done, Amelia. Go ahead, I will catch up. Why do I have to go first? With that spear, shouldn't you lead the way? I trust you can handle whatever we find there. Meanwhile, I need to make sure nothing follows us in there, nor the barrier seals behind us, trapping us in. Oh, I hate that. It kind of makes sense. So, we are going to save and quit, and then we're going to go straight back into the game. That way, if somehow I do die, I don't... Presumably, since when you die, you lose a piece of your soul or whatever, you need to get to the game deathless to get the good ending. It's what I'm under the assumption of. So if I die, now I can, like, reset. I don't... What a mansion. Oh. Hello? Anybody home? Well, it would appear that I have a guest. Hello, are you the one they call the prisoner? That's how they call me these days? Delightful! Yes, I assume it is me. Welcome, welcome to my humble abode. Very humble indeed. What is this creature doing here? It's fine, they're with me. My name is Amy, this is Tutu. I know who you are. Please have a seat. Dinner shall be served soon. Enjoy the appetizers while you wait. Actually, why don't we get some mood first? Set some mood first. What in the heck is about to happen? There, nice and warm. Dinner? You don't seem to be really imprisoned here. That's because I ain't. Amelia, this individual, I can sense great evil. you know how to socialize, don't you, kitty? Please, Amy, keep your pet away from me. What in the hell? Tutu's my friend. Imaginary friend, you wanted to say. Keep that in mind, miss. They aren't real. None of this is real. Nothing is real? You seem to be enjoying it. For a person that hates imaginary creations, you sure seem to enjoy yourself here. As luxurious home in the middle of a dungeon, a table full of food, a fireplace. I never said I hated imaginary creations, I just don't call them my friends. Neither should you, you'll see. I did see that smile Tutu gave back there. What is that supposed to mean? There's some kind of barrier, a force field around your house. How observant, a barrier you managed to greatly damage on your way in here. You should have just opened the door for us. The barrier is what keeps me safe here. It protects this place from the influence of the dungeon, and most of the guests. Unless they display enough perseverance. How did you make that barrier? How do you think I made it? I dreamed it, like I dreamed everything else in here. It would take an immense amount of power to create all of this, even for a short instant, not to mention an indelible barrier that lasts abidingly. Well, maybe I'm just talented? I spent a lot of time here in this world, but you are here not to talk about my little barrier, Amy, aren't you? So who are you? Oh, I bet you want to know. I'm nobody. There is nothing there that's worth living. I abandoned that pointless struggle a long time ago. I have chosen this world. You still need to keep your body alive. It's like watering a plant, really. I learned to dream fast. The time difference buys me many days between those painful moments when I need to briefly depart. You make it sound so perfect, and yet you choose to live in the middle of a dungeon? This is my choice. I'm not really locked in here, you know. The Shadow People, they don't like when someone doesn't play by the rules. They don't give you much time before they start hunting you. And they did hunt me until I managed to build this place. They can't get here. They won't catch me. So yes, it might be in the middle of a dungeon, but it is my little slice of paradise. Since when have you been here? Doesn't matter. Time is pointless. In this realm, some things happen slow, some things happen fast, and some things end before they even start. It could be day, weeks, it could be a millennia. All correct answers. One thing is for certain, I'm not going anywhere. I've been told you know my brother, and you know where to find him now. Oh, who was so reckless to leak such precious information? The abominations exposed you. They were, dream abominations, they weren't really protective about you. Oh, those fools. I'm sure you took care of them anyway, so we've got that out of the way at least. I knew your brother all right. I met him when he was lost and alone, because apparently someone who should be protecting him was busy with more important things. Okay, well, she seems upset about that one. Keep talking. What did you do? I helped him out, like one traveler to another. Wait, were you the one that pointed Thomas towards the well leading to the depths? Were you out of your mind? I wanted to help him. Go deeper, bounce off the bottom, swim back to the surface. Simple. You wanted to help him by sending him straight into the Shadow People's ambush? You've pointed him toward the one place I would not be able to follow and protect him. I wonder if Thomas is the protagonist of Deep Sleep 3, or if this is an entirely self-contained story. Oh no, you don't try that one with me, kitty cat. Don't blame me for your shortcomings. How are your imperfections my fault? If you are a traveler as experienced as you claim to be, you know I could not have followed him to that place. Oh, I know, but was that really the only thing you could have done? You could have intervened at any point. You could have helped, but no, he was on his own. I left him my light twice. He is the protagonist of Deep Sleep 3. 1, 2, and 3, it seems. Well, he obviously didn't find your light during his second visit, so you did nothing. Meanwhile, I pointed him in the direction, at least giving him a fighting chance, while you didn't even bother to do that. You never cared. Do not listen to him, Amelia. He is lying. Am I lying? Oh, that's curious. Please tell me. Would it also be a lie if I tell Amy it was you who killed her precious brother? That can't be true. Can't it? Not the Shadow People, not some mysterious force. It's all our good old kitty cat. He is lying, right? Tutu? Did you kill Thomas? I wanted to protect him. Bullshit. Oh my god, it was you. You killed him. Let me explain, Amelia. No, goddammit. You had plenty of time to explain. You pretended you had no idea why he would imprison you. You pretended you didn't know what severed his mind from his body. You lied to me. I did not share the whole truth, but your brother was lost the moment he was captured by the Shadow People. Killing him was an act of mercy. I had no other choice. It was not your decision to make. There might have been another way. You were not all-knowing. You admitted it yourself. You got captured by the Shadow People once and look at me. Or I got captured by the Shadow People once and look at me. Somehow I survived. I would have found a way to save Thomas too if you didn't take that chance away. Foolish girl. You were not even there to begin with. There was no other way. I've been around far long enough to know. Maybe that's the point. Maybe you've been around for too long. I don't want you to exist in my dream anymore. No, wait! Be gone! Now, since we have that out of the way, we can talk freely. I'll finish preparing dinner if you don't mind. I don't know why. Alright, well, let's go see what's over here. What's this? Yeah, I'll pick up the chalice. It's locked. Thud? Hello? Anyone there? Huh. This is not what I expected. Wait. There should be a window here. Well, let's make one. Before I do something I regret, I should make sure I've talked to that guy and learned everything I wanted. Oh. Got it. Maybe there'll be a coffee pot in the kitchen. Are you trying to steal from me? Don't touch that. Amy, how can I help you? Perhaps you're hungry? The dinner should be ready soon. In fact, I would love to share it with you. It's been ages since I've eaten with everyone. What's behind that door? I swear I could hear something. Nothing that concerns you. It's private property. Stay away. What is your game? What the hell are you up to? Dinner? Cut it out. Tell me what you want. Peace! I want peace! Peace of mind, a calm home where I can relax and live life I've never had. A life full of joy and love. Speaking of, I've been practicing conjuring some people. Maybe I'll dream you up next? Let me look at you closely so I can recreate you later. You are disgusting. Where is my brother? How the hell should I know? I'm not in the mood for games. Oh, Amy. I think you should have figured it out by now for yourself. The further you go, the deeper the sleep. Your brother's at the final depth, and the very edge between life and death. Where exactly? At the very foundation, the core of his last and final dream. Just go straight downward. Once you realize you can't get any further, ding, you're at your destination. But be careful. The same as the topmost layer is on the border of waking from a shallow nap, the final depth is where the deepest sleep ends and death begins. It would be a shame if something happened to your pretty face. Is he in danger? Tutu said they couldn't help Thomas in the well, so neither Guardian nor Shadow people can reach him in the depths now? You wish. Things have changed since your brother has taken over. From what I know, that place is crawling with Shadow people. Since there's a lot of dying consciousness there, I'd say our dark folk are having a field day. He took over? Took over what? Your brother's caused quite a commotion. Not sure what the deal is with him, but he seems to be quite strong for a dead guy, if you ask me. So my brother's in the depths. Not just any depths, the foundation. I'm sure your cat friend would know. Alas. I'm done. Goodbye. Ah, not staying for dinner? Come on, you don't have to go yet. Can I get through it with a pickaxe? Huh? What's that noise? Amy, is that you? Yes, let's do this. The dream world's progress has been saved. Hello? What the? Who are you? I am a guardian. Please help me, stranger. Help? You want me to release you? I've got some experience in breaking out guardians. No, too weak. Please end this, stranger. Wait, I can't just... There's got to be another way. You're a guardian like Tutu? A guardian indeed, but my light has been taken over. I can no longer serve my purpose. Please help me while we still have time. The prisoner, he did this to you, didn't he? No, he found me wounded after I tried to stop a terrifying creature of darkness. Thomas. Hello. Yes, as you can see, your brother is quite a nuisance for the dreamed up folk. Just like you are to me. Oh, Amy, of course you had to look behind this door. Things could have been so much nicer. You're almost like your brother, gallivanting around, wreaking havoc, breaking things. Just start beating up guardians or putting them back in sarcophagi and you'd be equal. Chaotic menace, whereas your precious brother causes violence, I provide help. And you did exactly what to help? Help myself, I meant. I simply stumbled upon this misery of a guardian. You know, I never expected my plan about Thomas to go this well for me. I took that guardian in, kept him alive. Isn't that an act of mercy within itself? There's nothing wrong with taking a small fee for my hospitality. Taking a small fee for your hospitality? You're using this guardian to create that barrier outside. Clever girl! I do that and much more. That light powers me, gives me strength. I'm no mere traveler, no ordinary dreamer. I'm a god in this realm. You're insane. No, I'm a victim here. You don't understand. I need to take care of myself because nobody else will do it for me. Because I don't get to be followed by a guardian angel with a magic lamp. They never even tried to help me. Did it occur to you, even for a second, that maybe it's because you're a sick bastard that abuses the realm for his own gain? This realm gives it all to all, Amy. We are all guests here, and we all take from it. People dream to rest, to sort thoughts in their head. We all seek shelter here, and escape from the real world. I'm no worse than anyone else. What did you mean your plan about Thomas? What did you do? Oh, calm down and stop frowning. You'll give yourself wrinkles. The shadow people were hot on my heels. I had to redirect them to someone else. No hard feelings. Your brother was just there. It would have been a shame not to take the chance. After all, your precious Tutu left a light for him each time he got in trouble. That light saved him the first time, but he didn't find it when he returned. Well, the second time I was faster. I took the light for myself. You did what? I thought I could somehow use it, but no, there was no way for me to harness its power, stubborn glowing rock. So instead, I told your brother to go straight into where I was crawling from, where I knew the shadow people chasing me were gathered. You lured him into a trap so you could escape? You son of a... No swearing in my household, please. And of course I lured him, because I do things to survive. He was the perfect bait, and I did expect to gain some time for myself. See, before this house was created, I was on a constant run. The shadow people didn't like how I used their little world. I had to be creative. But I will admit, I did not expect it to go this good. I have no idea why your brother was so special, Amy. I don't know if it was the shadow people, the faulty guardian magic, or if something else completely. But when your cat friend tried to atone for their incompetence by mercy killing your brother, a true wonder was created. A being that was able to outmatch everything else. Tutu got slapped hard and ended up trapped in the stone coffin. Then your brother stumbled upon this one by chance. I don't need to tell you, he was not a fan of guardians at that point. I found that pitiful creature in its current state, hurt and dying, helpless and weak. The weak exist so the strong could thrive. And look how I thrive. That guardian's power, that light, is now mine. Not for long. I won't let you. I'm putting it into this right now. Oh, you might try, but I think I'm going to kick you out of my home instead. You're no longer welcome here. You won't stop my dream. Nobody will. Okay. So... I kind of wish I hadn't done that. You think this will save you? How much of a shield is she going to give him? Don't know. Alright, well, we're just going to have to kind of wing it here. So let's see what happens. You obnoxious worm. Oh, she's going to heal him. I really hate to do this, lady. I'm going to... How much damage does he do? 3 times 2? Bring it, bitch. You obnoxious worm. Okay. How much did she heal for? Woo! I've got to punch through that much healing? I'm gonna try not to kill her. Push him back. This music is rad. I don't have enough single target attacks. Of course, the time that I... Whatever. I'm gonna try not to kill her. But I do have to damage her in the process. Destroy me before I make him even stronger. Oh, wow. Alright, we'll do this. I think I can kill him before I kill her. I'll turn up the heat. Oh boy, that's not good for me. But I do need to push her back. So you can hit after all. Yes, I can. Let's see. Oh yeah, I just win this. You obnoxious squirrel. And I saved the angel. No, impossible. He's not gonna get up, right? Okay, I actually have to kill her. That really sucks. You think this will save you? Shoot. Well, I really didn't want to actually kill her. That sucks. Noxious squirrel. I can't hit him for enough damage. This might end up being a reset. Yeah, I might have to reset. I don't think I have enough to stop her. And now she's regenning every turn. And this is my last weapon. Alright. I'll be right back. Alright. We're back. It is unfortunate that we have to do what we have to do here, but it is what it is. I was kind of hoping... I got lucky on that one too. Nice. I didn't want to have to kill the Guardian. I really didn't want to have to kill the Guardian. It sucks that I have to. Well, fortunate for me, this guy's a chunk. At this point, I can just swing, yeah. I think I should get some extra credit, like, for the fact that I managed to get her as low on health as I did. Or get him. I killed him without killing her. I think that's somewhat impressive, right? Yeah, I'll just take the damage. He's going for lethal. just to be safe, I'm gonna use this. Wonder how much he gets for here. I can take that, even if I don't kill him before then, which I will, so. Oh, I can hit. In fact, let me show you. No, impossible. Hey, nerd. Curse you. You fought well, stranger. I am sorry I was forced to oppose you. Now I'm finally free, thanks to you, stranger. Let me help you somehow. Maybe there's a way I could... No, it's too late. Like a dispersing dream, the waves of my fate ends. I'm so sorry. Do not be sad, stranger. You did good, and I am grateful. In return for your help, I want to bestow my light upon you. Your light? The Guardian's light. It is almost depleted. You cannot use it like that man did. It will not shine for you, nor will it smite your enemies, but perhaps it will somehow guide you in your darkest hour. Yes. And she's gone. Or, it's gone. And what about you, nerd? Stupid girl. Curse you. Yeah, well, wait. You really did it. You killed a Guardian. Who would have known you'd be this cruel? I am cruel? Are you hearing yourself? You kept a Guardian chained up to a damn wall in your basement. Maybe Tutu was the one who killed my brother, but you were the one that caused it to happen. But now it's over. You're done. Do you really think so? Did you forget this is all a dream? You can't really kill me. Kill you? I'm not gonna kill you. I have what I wanted. The barrier is down. I'm leaving. It appears you have other guests. Wait, you can't just... I can, and I will. Here are your options. Stay here and see what they do to you, or wake up and face the reality where you belong. Think fast, you don't have much time. Alright, it seems like everything's done. Yeah, actually kind of fuck that guy. Made a tidy sum of echoes to boot. I'll be able to do some upgrades. Phew, I'm back. I finally visited the prisoner's house. I don't know what I was expecting, certainly not that. He isn't really a prisoner, not in a literal sense. He is hiding from the outside world, using dreams to live his life to the fullest, even if that means being confined to the small space of the barrier that's protecting his house. I've learned about the final moments of my brother's life, how he was trying to get to the deeper layers to bounce off the surface, when he was ambushed by the Shadow People without any way to escape. The prisoner told me it was Tutu who killed my brother after that. I got furious. I banished the Guardian from that dream. Was that the right thing to do or not? I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. On one hand, Tutu wanted to stop the Shadow People from using my brother's body to spread chaos. On the other hand, maybe there was something else that could have been done? Either way, I know where Thomas is, at the final depth, at the very edge between life and death. I was about to leave when I looked behind one more door. That pathetic bastard was hiding a wounded Guardian there, the same kind that Tutu is. He was using their energy to power the barrier around his house, making it invisible and impenetrable both to the creatures of the dungeon and for the Shadow People. Not any longer. I've defeated him and, having no other options, I killed the Guardian, freeing them from their torment. The barrier is no more. The prisoner is done for. Oh! There was an alternate way to do that. I did it the wasteful way. So if you take the chalice, you can use it, fill it with water from the fountain, then pour it on the fireplace to extinguish the flames. After the prisoner comes to reignite the fireplace, quickly run to the kitchen. On the table inside, you'll spot a gold key. Pick it up before the prisoner returns, and then you can open the door. Got it. Okay, so the goblet was like less resource intensive. Basically, I'm so overpowered I didn't need the goblet. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I couldn't have saved the guardian somehow with that goblet. So. Wasn't somebody knocking on the door? Duh? I'm not actually awake. Greetings, Amelia. Tutu? I'm here to warn you. Who? Shadow people are coming. You have to run. This is a dream. I'm still sleeping. Amelia, please. We do not have much time. Why can't I wake up? I didn't wake up. Why did I wake up? I do not know, Amelia. Perhaps you never did. What? Nevertheless, there is no... I knew it! I said this in like episode 4, where she's never woken up a single time. I knew it. I know where my brother is. Tutu, the prisoner. I know where to find my brother. That is indeed good news. However, you must refrain from telling me more for the time being. There is no time. I was safe not knowing it was a dream. I should be safe here. I didn't know I was still asleep. Why did you tell me? As long as I don't know I'm dreaming. No, Amelia, not anymore. They have found you and they rush here at this very moment. Despite everything, I reckon learning from me is better than finding out yourself. I understand you can no longer trust me, but please, in this case, do not waste any more time. Okay. Jump. No, I can't. What if this is not a dream? It has to be. There's no other way. I knew it. I knew it. Amelia, you couldn't have jumped any way other than just flopping over like a fish. I do have to check one more thing, though. Okay, so that was correct. You can talk to her and it's okay. And there's the lighthouse. I'm at 1 health. Man, I should have used the computer, huh? Before answering the door. Deep to jump down. I called that, but I have no focus. Okay. Did I not come from this way? Yeah, okay, I could probably use that to climb down that hole. delicious. I feel like I shouldn't use that yet. Examine. I wonder if I can use that to climb down that hole back there. I knew it! This whole time she's never woken up. That's why nothing made sense. It was dream logic. Alex calling and stuff. This. A painting depicting people worshipping a golden scarab. The scarab seems to be holding a glowing sun in its pincers. Okay, so one of my objectives is to find that. But there's not really anything else here. So much for powering up before I go on the final mission. I was so anxious to see where the story went that I completely forgot to, you know. Should I use the canned meat? It's a little bit of the spider cave now. And now I'm in the hotel. It's all linked together now. There's the key to the lighthouse. I could definitely use that. Okay. I feel very slightly safer. Don't know what it is. Not sticking around to find out. They found me. Can't go down the hole right now. I'm assuming this is the key to the lighthouse. I do have the Guardian's light at least. Small ball of light that's the essence of a guardian. Despite being so bright, it doesn't seem to illuminate the dream around me, and I can't seem to find any... Wait. Maybe it can go in the golden scarab thingy. I'm gonna try that real quick before I go rushing into the whatchamahoosit, the lighthouse. Because it doesn't make sense you would need to go into the lighthouse and then backtrack out, right? Alright, and we'll try it here. Okay. Well, now we have an answer. It'd be better to check it now than get stuck and screwed over later. Man, I cannot believe I was right about that. I mean, I can believe it because, like, there were certain points where it was really obvious, right? So now I wonder if her brother's even actually dead. I mean, he doesn't have to be, but he probably is. She does remember going to his funeral. Okay. Oh. table, broken countertop, crates. All right, a shiny blue crystal. Oh yeah, that's what I need for the... Just to try it. Salmon. A shiny blue crystal glowing brightly as if to show the way to the lost. Okay. So I probably do have to go down that hole and use that crystal there, right? Oh, no lights. Oh, they are coming for me. Run, Amelia. Gonna stop, gonna stop, gonna stop. This has to go here, right? The blue crystal has been lost. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's just turn off the flashlight so she doesn't... I'm doing this with total confidence as if I know exactly what I'm doing. Weirdly enough, though, I think I do. No, 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 not down. Yeah, down. No, 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 down. Right. Up. Left. Down. Right. Up. And to the right. There's nothing more I can do here. What did that do for me? It looks like maybe there's light up here now and the shadow people can't exist in the light, maybe? I feel like I was done at the lighthouse, though. No point in going back there. Okay. I guess I have to go back towards the lighthouse. Maybe the lighthouse will be different now? Tutu! Oh, you're not doing so good, Tutu. Tutu! Amelia, it is good to see you. Amelia, Tutu. Worry not, I will be fine. Are you sure? You don't look so good. That was not my first time against the demons. I need healing. I'm sorry, Amelia, but in my current state, I'm not able to provide you with healing. Nevertheless, this place is safe. You can rest here and recover. I've killed a guardian. Tutu, I've killed one of your kind, a guardian. Oh, I'm sure there was a reason for it. That guardian was being kept by the prisoner, used as a source of power. This is how the prisoner kept the shadow people away. He made himself a cozy nest at the expense of a suffering being. You did the right thing, Amelia. In that guardian's name, I thank you. This still feels wrong. I wish there was some other way I could have helped. Sometimes there is not, but do not despair. We are guardians. We are not born, neither do we really die. It is all a dream, after all. That guardian will live again. All it takes is someone to dream of them. I want to ask about the shadow people attacking the apartment. You're wounded. A warrior that goes through life without a single scar, yeah. Okay. Thank you for saving me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. How did they find me? I had no idea I was dreaming. I thought I was safe if I didn't realize. You are far beyond that point, Amelia. You achieved more than any traveler ever did, to my knowledge, and that made them very angry. They usually cannot attack you if you're so close to the surface, but apparently their anger, combined with the crumbling state of the realm, allowed that to happen. I don't understand. Why did I dream about the apartment? Why did I simply wake up like all the other times? Are you absolutely sure you did wake up all the other times? Wait, you can't be serious. Are you suggesting the apartment was a dream this whole time? How is that even possible? I do not know, nor do I suggest anything. I am not all-knowing, remember? Consider this. Was there anything that was not right? The neighbor. I saw my brother's neighbor. He looked just like a person I saw in the dream, more than once even. But I never knew any of my brother's neighbors until recently. You might have walked past him in the hallway or in the staircase and not even register his presence, but your mind did. Sometimes people, seemingly some random things, are personalities in their dreams that are recreated from subconscious memories. The old clock. It didn't work. Clocks never work in dreams. A single broken clock does not mean it has to be a dream. The electrode cap. You know, the piece of the machinery that allowed me to navigate through the dreams. Do you remember how it came to be in your possession, or was it your brother that had access to it in the first place? There was this professor, doctor. I got it from him, I think. Are you sure? Could it just be your mind's justification? Or do you actually remember that happening? I don't remember ever seeing this doctor outside of the dreams. Still, it could be a lost memory after your unfortunate encounter with one of the shadow people. Maybe, but what if I can't remember all the details? I thought it was caused by some shadow people taking some of my memories, but what if it's not? Who am I? What if... Stop, Amelia. Look at me. What if I'm not even real? What if I'm just someone's dream? Look at me, Amelia. Breathe. Do not lose yourself. This way of thinking is what leads to it. Then tell me with 100% certainty that I am real, that I exist in the real world exactly as I remember. You are aware that I cannot know that. I am a being of this realm. It is like asking an earthworm about the clouds. But panicking does not and will not help. On the contrary, this is how dreamers start losing their minds. You need to fight that. Focus on your mission, Amelia. What is this place? It is many things. It's a lighthouse, a shrine, a safe haven. Your safe haven, to be exact. I see you even brought some familiar elements with you. I did? I don't even remember trying to... The dream is shaped by the dreamers, Amelia. It seems this is your place now. You have chosen it, consciously or not. Are we safe here? Do not worry, Amelia. They do not get up here. Not just with the daylight you brought upon this shore. I will also protect this lighthouse with my own power. You may rest here. Prepare for the next step of your journey. Why do I need a bed here? There's a bed here with the electrode cap. Correct. This is your doing, Amelia. Familiar surroundings are often how humans deal with intense stress. But I know this is a dream. I don't need to go to sleep within the dream, right? Actually, using a familiar method that you have been using for a while is still the easiest way of controlling your next destination. I recommend sticking to it. At least tell me I don't have to wait till evening. You do not. In fact, keeping the place well lit helps with shielding against shadow people. About what you did, about what happened to Thomas. Amelia, I'm so sorry. Both for not telling you, and for killing him, for severing the link. There was no other way. I wanted to stop the corruption from taking your brother's soul. I wish you could understand. So let me understand. What happened to my brother, Tutu? Tell me the whole truth. I can handle it. I tried to help him. I tried to keep him safe. And yes, I have failed. Sometimes, even despite a guardian being around, help comes too late. A lifeboat will not always be able to save everyone. He was being changed, with the darkness spreading through his mind and soul in the form of a shadowy creature. He was roaming through the depths, unaware of his state. Eventually, he encountered another traveler, another dreamer, his new instincts telling him to attack just when I had found him. I stood there and watched as another innocent soul was in danger, yet I still sensed humanity in that dark creature. It was still Thomas. I did not know what to do. I knew that what I should do, but The guilt, perhaps with age instead of wise, we become rusty. Did he attack that person? What do you think, Amelia? I believe that deep inside you know the answer. He didn't attack. If there was still good in him, he let that person go. He hesitated, and he let that man go. Your brother had decided to remain in the depths forever, hidden away. Alas, there is no such thing as a merciful shadow person. His decision only showed that he was not entirely corrupted just yet. Maybe I was not completely too late. Too late to save his life, perhaps, but in time to save his soul. But that time, I knew there was very little left of it. So I struck. I killed him, what was left of him. Once a new shadow person is formed, for a limited time, their presence is still connected to their former body by a tether that quickly withers into nothing. As long as it's still there, however, a guardian can smite both beings. So with one strike, I could kill the shadow person your brother was becoming and the one that took his body. My spear cut through it like a scythe cuts through wheat, severing the connection, destroying the demon that had possessed Thomas. I could only hope that it had not managed to do much harm in the waking world. Unfortunately, together with the demon, your brother's body had to die. I know that part. The prisoner told me, even though he didn't use such poetic language. He also told me that he lured Thomas into the trap, not by an accident. He prevented Thomas from finding your guiding light, so while you may have struck the killing blow, it was the prisoner that caused it to happen. Whoever led to this, I failed to protect Thomas. I am, ashamed of it. Killing him, I wish I could have told you earlier. You should have learned this from me. I will never forget the look on your brother's face. It haunts me. It was the first time he saw me. He was confused, lost. The darkness within him only fueled his anger and the creature that caused him to start dying, myself. I wish I had time to explain, to soothe him, to calm him in what I thought was his final moments, but I had waited longer. If I'd waited longer, the darkness would have completely consumed your brother's here in the realm of dreams, and his link to his body would have been lost. At that point, the demon up there would have become unreachable, escaping all retribution, free to wreak havoc. In that situation, the soul is lost. Nothing, not even an echo, would have been left of your brother, all replaced by the new demon. Killing your brother, severing the connection to his body, stopped him from completely turning into one of the shadow people. But like I said, I do not know what his possessed body managed to do during that time. In the waking world, he died before he could hurt anyone. He tried to, though, my own brother. It was not him, Amelia. It was the demon who possessed him. Remember, your brother was and still is here. Though he should not. Not after he died, not after I killed him. This is not normal, not natural. I expected his echo to vanish. Instead, his transformation stopped and he remained trapped between both states. No longer fully a dreamer, not one of the shadow people either. Now you know the truth. His fate was sealed before my spear ended his life. I do not think there was any other way to stop the tragedy from unfolding further. The question remains, will you... Of course. You did what you thought was right. You tried to save what was left of my brother. And perhaps I would have done the same. I forgive you. Thank you, Amelia. This means a great deal to me. Your forgiveness, your pure heart, these are the values that guardians exist to protect. I'm not sure if I deserve this kindness, but I shall do all in my might to help you give your brother a proper closure. Yes, we will end things. I know where to find him. The prisoner mentioned the foundation, below everything else. My brother is there, at the final depth. The final depth. Unbelievable. Neither me nor the creatures of darkness like him should have access to that place. That only shows how badly the realm is degraded. Yet, if he can get there, that is the most advantageous place he can get to. Why? Because it is the foundation of the dream. His dream. He will be virtually immortal there. Nothing can stop him. There's gotta be a way. I'm a dreamer too. We can't just give up. We are not giving up. We just have to think things through carefully before proceeding. Alright, what do you suggest then? I don't know. Unless... No, it's too dangerous. Just spit it out, Tutu. I can't get much worse than it already is anyway. There's a place. It's called the Library of Everything. What is that? It sounds pretty ominous, if not pretentious. It is also called the Library of Absolute, or just a library, if pretentiousness is your concern. It is the biggest library that has ever existed and not existed. It contains the entire knowledge that was ever written, the entire knowledge that is yet to be written, and the knowledge that will never be written. Imagine the story of your entire life, everything you have said and experienced. That story is but a grain of sand. Now take all the grains of sand from every beach and desert in the world, add them together, and you will fill one book, sitting on one of the bookshelves. One of many bookshelves in one of many bookcases in one of the many, many rooms that occupy the numerous floors of the library. So when you say big, you mean infinite? They must pay huge heating bills. Every idea and event is in that library. Every story ever told, every version of everything. Everything, Amelia. There is more than one universe. They're all connected in the realm of dreams, and the library is like a fingerprint of that everything. There are endless books telling stories of how you die in the world of dreams. There are also some about your victory. There are ones where you are the one who was lost and Thomas was the one searching. I think I get it. A book on every possible version of everything happening. But in that case, why didn't we start with it? Instead of asking the prisoner about my brother, we could have just went to the library to learn everything we needed. Not quite. Looking for a needle in a haystack is difficult enough, and we did not even know it was a needle we had to find. Incomprehensible static of too many variables. The library would have sent you to too many places where Thomas could have been, with no guarantees that he actually is there. Okay, it kind of makes sense, I think. We narrowed down the unknown part. Now we just need one book, one story. One piece of information. The one of how you defeat the darkness at the foundation of the dream. It will tell us the solution, and then we copycat that solution. Copycat because you're a cat? You know what, Amelia? Perhaps I spent too much time around you, but I think that was slightly funny. Thank you for putting a smile on my tired face. Did you just laugh at my joke? Now I'm worried you were hitting the head too hard. Alright, how do we find the book? It will not be easy, but not impossible. You have proven your resourcefulness in many times already. I'm sure you will prevail once more. And to be honest, we do not have many more options. Will you help me? Amelia, as much as I wish to come with you, I am not in any shape to go. The shadow people have weakened me greatly. If you would allow, I shall remain here to recover. No time to lose then. I'm ready. Point the way. Calm down, Amelia. Do not be too hasty. You barely got away from one grave danger and you push yourself into another. But you said, I am in no condition to help you and you are not in much better shape either. Rest, gather strength and catch some breath. Act bravely but wisely. Fine, I'll rest for a while. Maybe I'll look around this place now that it's a bit more familiar. Excellent idea. It's been a long dream. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're swimming in it. 7,781 echoes. All right. So, let's do our level ups real quick. I've gotten every item. Bloody Perfect would be good. Things are expensive now, though. Lucky's really good. Integrity's cheap and easy. Yeah, go ahead and max out my health. We'll take Coffee Addict. Might as well get Big Pockets. And then we'll take Lucky, I guess? No, item stabilizer. I think that's everything, yeah. Cool. Oh, yeah. 13th and 14th dreams. I don't even know where to begin. I woke up, or I thought I woke up, in the apartment like always, only to open the door to Tutu that came to warn me about the incoming shadow people. While Tutu stayed to stop the invaders, I managed to run away, jumping off the balcony into the waters that appear below. I woke up, again. This time on a beach. The sky was dark and the only source of light was a lighthouse by the shore. I was attacked by the shadow people that followed me all the way from the apartment, cornered by them. I managed to turn the night into day and then they were gone. Tutu showed up in the lighthouse where I still am. Writing these words, I guess I live here now. I don't know how to wake up. And Thomas still needs to be stopped from turning this entire realm into a literal nightmare. I know this all sounds a bit chaotic. My next destination is the Library of the Absolute, where we hope to find answers on how to defeat Thomas. Alright. I'll try to talk to Tutu again. Josh has... I think something bad has happened to Josh. He went to that attic investigating the mannequins, and then he sort of turned, became one of them. From your description, it sounds like he was fallen under the influence of their creator. It happens when your will is weaker than the nightmare you face. Is he gone? I doubt that is the case. A few things can really harm a human here, even if they are aware of where they are. Otherwise, humanity would not survive long, sleeping every night. I am almost sure you will meet Joshua again, sooner or later. But that being said, be careful, Amelia. You have displayed the will to help and save Joshua more than once. This is becoming a custom that will inevitably lead to a situation where, in the end, his fate ultimately depends on your actions. I met a guy at the train station. His name was David, and he definitely was a sleeping person, but he was on his way somewhere, struggling to remember things. He didn't seem to be aware he was dreaming. Yes. I've already read all this. Okay. Someone in the basement. I'm fairly sure it was a child and I knew it was a dream. I felt bad for whoever it was. They seemed to be stuck in there, or just not wanting to move. Perhaps the shadow people were upon them, or maybe just an overwhelming sensation of dread made them stick to one place, unable to continue. I don't get it. If someone realizes they're in a dream and it's a nightmare, sometimes waking up might prove more difficult than you might think, Amelia. People end up in comas. They do end up being unable to wake themselves up. Some just choose not to, even when facing a nightmare. Especially when the nightmare of the waking dream world are more severe than the ones in the realm of dreams. The child in the attic and the one in the basement, could those two encounters be the same kid? There is the possibility for it, but remember, even if you meet the same person twice, given the nature of this place, it might be a different individual. Time moves in a twisted way, and sometimes you'll find another version of the same person. Nothing here can be simple, huh? Dreams are the opposite of simple. I've met myself, a different version of myself, but it was just a masked mannequin. Maybe it was just my imagination this time around, a dream turning against me? Perhaps it might have been a representation of your own grief, not sadness after losing your brother, but anger aimed at your own actions, or the lack thereof. So in a way, I've become a puppet too. We all sometimes become puppets, losing their control and letting our own emotions take over, or letting others gain control of us because of said emotions. We all have our griefs and our regrets. It's sometimes better to face them like you did rather than run away. Alright, that is going to be it for this one. I doubt next episode will be the finale, but we are getting close. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, likes, comments, subscriptions, all that good stuff help out a bunch. There's apparently some sort of new hype feature you can use. I don't know anything about it, but hey, you know what? If it helps boost the channel, I am all for it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Deuces, dummies.